All right, so the next thing we need to really address is inheritance and polymorphism. These are concepts that may give people pause and struggle at first, but they're something that helps you to hear the vocabulary up front, and then we'll dig back into it as we start coding against it. Um, Inheritance refers to a, a child sharing attributes of a parent, but with more specific features. Effectively, I can create a class and then I can borrow from that class and say, this particular thing extends that particular thing, and I can use that other thing to help me define this new object. To give you a real world example, I am a mammal. I have many properties that my dog has because we're both mammals. We're both warm-blooded. We both have vocal cords to some level. That is, we're both vocal. We have eyes. We respond to stimuli. We respond to stimuli because we actually borrow down and inherit from the animal class. And so you can see how all animals do certain things. This is an important feature of object-oriented programs because it allows us to abstract common behaviors and methods and attributes into one parent. And I don't have to write that method for every object I create. So classes will share methods and attributes of existing classes, but every time we build the new class, we give it specific features to that particular class, and I think a species. It helps us understand real-world objects because, for example, all computer mice are the same, but there are mice with little balls on the bottom, and there are track balls, and there are other kinds of pointing mouse kind of devices. They're all pointing devices. They inherit from that main class, but they have different attributes that make them unique. This gives us an understanding of polymorphism. And the idea is that one particular object may have many forms. There are many forms of animals in the world. It allows that same word to be interpreted correctly in different situations based on context. A dog is an animal, a human is an animal, a gorilla is an animal. We are animals because of certain things, but animals have many forms. So when we see this, it allows us to build our object-oriented programming in such a way that we make it simple to debug, and we do that through the properties of abstraction within the object-oriented context.